Live. Welcome to the SLOB show. Roker, bass, gentlemen, how we doing?
Yeah. All good. How about you?
Excellent. Roker got his second COVID shot. So this is a man who has not left his house since the beginning of the pandemic, in an entire year.
A year.
And now you left twice. So did you have any side effects or anything?
No side effects. I just had my second shot on Sunday, and my wife was, well, first of all, I didn't leave the house for 366 days. It was day
Jesus
366 that I got my first shot.
And how do you
feel? And then last Sunday, Easter, got the second shot. Now, my wife was certain she was going to feel like crap after the second shot because all of her friends on Facebook have been telling her, oh, I feel awful after the second shot, and that's the one that knocks you out, and blah, blah, blah. So she was priming me all week about we're not going to work out on Monday, blah, blah, blah.
Because you're known for your hard workouts?
Yes, I am known for my hard workouts, son. I am. I got to do something if I'm not leaving the house. Could you imagine? All right, let's be honest here. If I were not working out and I had not left the house for a full calendar year, think about how much worse I would look.
You'd be one of those motorized cart things like in every grocery
I would have my own show on TLC. It would be a mess.
Well, here, let me ask you this, because my mom, she's in a facility, not an independent facility, but she can go. But it's one of those things where if you leave, you got to come back, and you have to quarantine yourself for 2 weeks before you can be hanging out with other people. And she said when she went to the grocery store and all kinds of things, she was like, when she finally got out, she's like, oh my God, it feels so weird being out. How crazy was it for you after 366 days to be out and about in public again?
It was a little anxious. I had a little anxiety because it was the first time I had driven a car in a year. And
did you forget how to drive?
No, I didn't forget. I didn't forget how to drive. We pulled out of our garage, literally went 2 blocks, and this guy makes a turn in front of me, and I yell, "That's a stop sign, a-hole!" And my wife goes, "Well, there's still that."
Yeah.
So that hadn't changed.
So you didn't die. You got the 2 shots and you're fine, right? That's the bottom line.
I got the 2 shots. She ended up having a temperature of like 99.6 or something. She wasn't feeling great yesterday, but she feels fine today. I didn't have any problems with it.
Roker, I want to get to this comment because I love when guys like us get compliments. They're actually insults. Roker's face doesn't look as fat. Man, looking good. Like, that's from DJ. Like,
yes. He doesn't look as fat.
If you to a woman, you'd be dead.
Like he's
fat. Roker doesn't look as fat.
Yeah. You don't
it's
look
funny
as
because if a woman heard that, they'd be like, that son of a. But as a guy, you're like, oh, that's the nicest thing somebody has said to me in over a year.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the funny part is this is the SLOB show, but all 3 of us have recently lost weight. Roker is down, what, 50 pounds or something?
I haven't even gotten on a scale. I've got the next time I'm leaving the house is for my doctor's appointment in a couple of weeks.
Well, have you noticed that you need new clothes? Did you need new clothes?
No, I'm still wearing the same clothes.
All right, that's usually a telltale side of exactly how much you lost. If you went down in size.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm not. It's not like my clothes are tight or anything like that. If I've maintained my weight for over a year, I consider that to be a huge victory.
Well, there's 3 piles of clothes that us guys have, right? There's the pile that should fit you normally, your skinny clothes, and your fat clothes. I was in the fat clothes, so I lost 17 pounds in like the last 6 weeks.
There's also that back section of the closet that you used to weigh when you were like in college going to
That's
clubs.
What I'm saying, the skinny clothes.
And you're like, one day I'll come back to you. Kind of a look.
Yeah, and they'll never fit you again. Like I have a shirt from like, my like high school like senior shirt or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah.
It's like Massimo.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I have like a Black Crows t-shirt that back then was tight on me. And it's like, really, that's going to fit me again? But I just keep it there, you know?
You're superstitious.
Yeah.
Motivation.
You're like, yeah,
but
motivation.
Let's explain. If you're listening to this podcast, we now stream live on Tuesdays at 3:00. So you can listen, or you could watch us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, everywhere, right? That's every Tuesday at 3 p.m. And then, of course, the podcast afterwards will be available iTunes, iHeartRadio app, anywhere you get podcasts, it'll be there. And we're going to be here every week now. Everyone's talking shit, right? It's all we hear. Like here, my boy Vito, right? He's always like, where's the podcast? Hey, enough already. So Vito, we're back.
Yeah, but it's kind of like that sign that hangs up, at the factory that says accident-filled free days.
Yeah, exactly.
This is one. This is one day.
Yeah.
So let's not get too cocky. Let's see if we could string 2 weeks in a row here.
Well, the plan is to be here every Tuesday. Let's say Tuesday, right?
Yes,
every
Tuesday. You go. The plan is to be
here. We're off to a roaring start.
Every Tuesday at 3:00. So let's start with this, fellas, because isn't it enough already that there's like fit people working at places like Jersey Mike's? Like, shouldn't places that have food for fat people, shouldn't it be all slobs serving it? Because a slob understands exactly what you want to eat.
Yes, but here's the thing. They work at Jersey Mike's, so they don't eat Jersey Mike's. You see? I had a chance to, what some people would consider to be a dream job. I got offered a job at Harold's Chicken when I was in college.
Oh.
And I didn't take it because I knew if I took it, I would get sick of Harold's Chicken. And I didn't want that.
Yeah.
So I didn't take that gig. If you work at McDonald's, you're sick of McDonald's. If you work at Jersey Mike's, you're sick of Jersey Mike's.
I will just go ahead and backtrack this for you. When I was in high school, I worked at the what was then called the Great Steak and Fry. It's like every
love that
place that you can find.
Does that still exist?
It's in the mall.
It's not like the Steak and Potato or the Steak Company. Let me tell you something. Right. I've never once got sick and tired of any Philly cheesesteak. In fact, I even started figuring out ways to eat other people's sandwiches while I was making it for them. I would always make a little extra for me. So therefore, if I worked at Harold's Chicken, I would never get sick of it because, to be honest, I want the person there that loves that job and loves that food because they're the ones that be like, hey, that's a good option. Here's what you should do with the sandwich and give you a different way of eating. Like, oh, I didn't even think.
That's my dream. My dream is to walk into a place where I want extra mayo and Base walks up to serve me. I'm like, yes, fuck yeah. Okay, Base, you know what to do. Extra mayo.
Want me to say, I got an idea for you. Let me know if this works.
Yeah, exactly. And then the disgusting people, they give you a better, like Base, you just said it. They give you a better idea on how to eat gross. Like, here, try this. This is even more disgusting for you. How does this sound? Oh, exactly. I never thought of putting bacon on this. And they give you that.
Bacon on it.
He comes up to the counter and he's standing next to his employee of the month Base picture that's on the wall, like Judge Reinhold in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Yeah. You're so happy to see him. Actually, you know he's going to load it on for you.
A guy like me would be there and they'd be like, we don't even pay that guy. He just comes
like what's behind the counter?
Lemmy doesn't work here.
Yeah, he just comes in every day and starts making sandwiches.
He always figures out a way to upcharge people to put on extra mayo and bacon. It's amazing. We don't even pay him.
You go to Portillo's and like the one side is Portillo's, the other side is Barnelli's, where you get like whatever, like a Cobb salad or whatever.
The pasta, yeah.
That's how it should be. You should have the slobs on one side and then skinny fit people. Let the skinny fit people serve the skinny fit people. Anyone who wants to really eat like deliciousness, we should have our own people making it.
I always think that it should be like a fat consultant, somebody that tells somebody how they can go up a notch fat wise. You could do the healthy one, but if I add on another layer of mayonnaise and another layer of ham, that's going to be the way to go for you. You look hungry. You look about my size. You're hungry. Let's take care of you.
Do you want instant diabetes? Here's what happens.
That's why we're here, folks.
Do you want how many arteries would you like clogged today? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are you looking at here?
Angie chiming in. Angie and I were I went to a Potbelly at work, and I asked the dude for extra mayo, and he didn't put any on. So then Angie publicly shamed me on the radio show. And when I went back down, he gave me a quote mayo bomb. Ooh. And he put like at least 7 pounds of mayo on it.
And you were happy.
I was happy, but it was taken to an extreme level.
That's too much. That's almost rude. If you got a mayo bomb, that's pretty rude.
So who ended up winning that confrontation? Who ended up winning that? You because you got extra mayo, or him because he gave you so much mayo you were disgusted?
I've eaten at so many places with Abe, and I've never had him look at me and say, I may have asked for too much mayo. Usually it's, can you give me extra mayo and about 7 packets of Helmet?
Because then I could dip my fries in the excess mayo,
Of course you do.
Which I enjoy.
He's a thinker. He's a thinker, folks.
Yeah, like most people, like that's perfect, right? Even if you get too much, and okay, fine. Now I have a side sauce. This is my sauce on the side to dip my fries.
Ugh.
And yes, and Angie chiming in again here saying, can you guys talk about how Abe's wasting away? Now I did lose 17 pounds. I am by the layman's eye, I'm still, you don't look at me and say, whoa, hey, Tom Hanks from Philadelphia, calm down.
How did you lose 17 pounds? Did you have surgery again? Again? Did you have another tapeworm, or what happened?
That's my dream, is to have a tapeworm, actually.
That tapeworm would die of high cholesterol within a week.
That's right. The tapeworm is dead.
There's about 9 tapeworms that want no part of Abe right now.
But Roker, you actually did have what, like the gastric bypass or whatever?
I did.
You didn't have a
385.
Okay, so and then you got heavier after, right?
Not heavier than 385. No. I mean, I got down to my lowest and then come back up. They said success is keeping half the weight off for 3 years.
That's success, and then you could just gain it all back 3 years later? Or
no, they say that the surgery is successful if you keep half the weight off that you lost for 3 years.
Mm.
And how did you do?
I had that surgery 20 years ago.
Damn, so you did a good job, right? You kept off like
I've kept more than half of it off. Like the people, like when I see somebody like from V103, from when I worked there, they're like, Ken, you look great. Like, wow. Oh yeah, they haven't seen me in 20 years.
Yeah, exactly.
They know me from when I was 5X.
Yeah.
I've always said that the minute you commit to losing weight and you tell a couple people, all of a sudden other people will tell people, and then you get responses like, you're trying to lose weight? You're so brave. That's so brave of you.
Yeah. Well,
no, it's not brave. I just chose not to eat the cheesecake before I went to bed last night.
Well, that's the thing that Amy Schumer said, right? Like, she's like, yeah, everyone calls me brave, but like, it just, if you're an overweight lady and you like actually show up on camera, they call you brave. But we've talked about that before. I mean, it just,
Adele, yes. The Adele compliment.
JJ making a great point here. Slob's working at Planet Fitness. Explain that. I never understood that, why someone overweight would work at a gym. The opposite of my plan to have overweight people work at restaurants.
Well, but think of this. If you're an overweight guy, what better job is there to wear sweatpants and a t-shirt and tell other people they need to lose weight? That sounds like a great job to me.
It does.
I've never been to Planet Fit, so I wouldn't know.
You haven't left the house in a year. There's a lot of things you don't know.
I haven't been anywhere. Right.
Roker, this is his workout. He walks around his yard, for like 3 hours at a time?
Well, that was the workout until like 12 acres. Winter came.
And then what did you do in the winter? Like the treadmill? So
we bought a exercise bike and a treadmill, but all the part treadmills still aren't here. But the exercise bike is here, and it's kind of like Peloton, except it's
shitty. Like it's some off brand from like
the Aldi
Marshalls.
No. It's Proform. Proform and Nordic Track are the same things, and so they have their own.
Only Nordic Trick's way better.
They're the exact same. They're the exact same company. They just stamp Proform on one and Nordic Track on the other.
Hey, if you give me
Nordic Tracks.
If you give me a pair of Pro Wings and put Jordan on there, it's not the same as real Jordans.
I did.
If you're wearing, it's like wearing this. Are you wearing Jordans or the Stefan Marbury?
Yeah, exactly. Like Roker right now is in Marbury's, the $25 starter Marbury's, and we're wearing.
Okay,
Jordans
so he lost 70 pounds, so he's slamming my workout equipment. Is that what's happening now? You're slamming my workout equipment?
We're just saying.
I didn't want to pay $3,000 for a Peloton.
Did you think you're going to come on the show and not get hit?
Yeah. Exactly, Roker. What is this?
You jumping on your pal.
Yeah, sorry that you've been hiding for a year where no one attacks you.
I was going to say, did you think you were going to get compliments on a show called the SLOB podcast?
Let's
not used to it.
Hang on, Roker. What's the thing that you said is exactly like a Peloton? What's it called?
No, it's like a Peloton in that you have, a trained workout that controls your machine, that kind of stuff. Proform. iFit is the app. So stuff for the treadmill, stuff for whatever equipment you buy, and then it's got yoga on it and all kinds of right for if you're not using the bike. So we've been doing the workouts with it, and I've been doing the bike workouts with it. And we'll do the treadmill workouts with it once all the parts for the treadmill finally.
But it's not as good as a Peloton. Let's cut that off right now. I mean, it's fine. It's a fine piece of machinery.
I never said it was. I never said it was. I was comparing it to a Peloton.
You said it was equal to was the wording.
No, I said it was like a Peloton in that there are live classes. There are trainers on it, that kind of thing.
Well, I'm proud of you, Roker. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Base. I hate the bike.
I hate the bike. I think the bike is terrible. The bike is brutal.
It's no fun. It's not fun at all. I didn't say it was fun.
Yeah.
But challenging.
Well, I'm glad it's working out for all three of us. Base is down 20-something pounds.
26.
How are you down 26 and you down 17?
I've been working out.
I got a lifestyle change diet from Brett Boone, the former baseball player who I started doing a podcast with. And what he gave me to do, actually, the first week dropped 10 pounds, and then every week since then it's just been chipping away at it.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's working out very nicely for.
I was going to say I will not be riding any bikes or any kind of treadmills. I will just sit here and eat better.
However, I do promise that this will not stop any of us from eating the proper items to talk about on this podcast.
Oh no, this will not.
If I were eating right, I'd be down 20 pounds.
Exactly.
This will not stop me from eating everything on my plate and my son's plate at the same time.
You know what I'm doing? I have the MyFitnessPal app where you keep track of calories, so I just don't go over 2,400 calories. Then you lose weight. It's great.
2,000 is 2 pounds a week.
Well, for you, not for me.
2 pounds. Oh, for me it is. Yeah. So
yeah, for me, I could eat if I eat 23 or 2,400, I could lose 2 pounds.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's easy. I get a Jersey Mike's giant sub, and you eat it all day.
Yeah, you still ask for extra mayo.
Yeah, because it's like 90 calories per teaspoon or tablespoon. Do you know how much a tablespoon is of mayo? It's only 90 calories. Yeah. A tablespoon. That's a lot of mayo. Have you ever taken a tablespoon of mayo?
I just slather it on. I don't know how much mayo I put it on.
I have never taken.
Well, how much is a slather?
Is that a paint? You use a paintbrush, right?
Exactly.
Hey, Will's one of the guys who was pissed off that we were gone too long. Sorry, Will. He said, "Damn, this is now a plant-based blog." LOL.
Damn. Well, sorry.
Claire chiming in. This is Roker's wife. She said Peloton hurts your ass.
Does Claire have a Peloton?
No, because the seats are. It's first of all, Peloton. It's one of those where you got to stand up on it half the time.
Oh,
when you sit on it, it's like a narrow ass seat.
Mm.
And a big seat is a narrow ass seat for me. So I can't do those little narrow ass seat bikes.
Yeah. And none of us were the kids that would ride a bike standing. We were sitting I never stood while riding a bike. Did you guys?
Right.
No.
First
of all, I never really rode a bike.
What's that, Base?
Exactly.
I said I never really rode a bike.
I did. The one that my father bought me that was stolen and had no brakes, and then I broke my arm. That's the one.
Bought you a bike with no brakes?
It was a stolen bike with the serial number scratched off. And then I went down the hill on Cicero and I flipped and I broke my arm. And that's the only present he ever gave me. And now
it's the present that keeps on giving all year round, Clark.
He's no longer with us though. So I mean, I really can't complain anymore. Hey, Roker, Angie has a tip for you here. She said they make pads for the seat.
Yeah, you can't afford the pads after you buy the Peloton. That's the thing. You can't afford it.
How much is a Peloton? Is it?
Oh, they're like $2,000.
My brother has one. I think he's trying to sell it. Maybe I can get you a deal.
I don't want one. I don't want one. No.
It sounded like you were being thirsty for a Peloton.
No, I like what I've got so far.
What's it called again?
Proform. Well, see,
I love how you're trying to say that Proform is as good as
Peloton. That's an $1,800 piece of machinery that would pretty much serve as a coat rack if I had it.
You paid $1,800 for that thing?
No, that's how much a Peloton is.
Oh, how much was Brokers? Look up Brokers. Let's see if they're the same thing. Like you said,
Proform.
Proform.
What is it? Just an exercise?
You're ripping me, and you don't even know what you're talking about.
Here we go.
It's identical. That's $1,400.
Whoa, you paid $1,400 for this thing?
No.
Oh, what did you steal it?
They had a deal going on.
Did you also get one with the serial number crossed out of it?
No,
yeah, it was from my dad.
If you buy the family iFit, which is the training, the instructors and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And you pay $39. You get you buy that for 3 years. You get the equipment for free.
Wait, what? But wait, what are you paying? Like $50 a month for that bullshit?
Now do I have your attention?
But wait, hang on. What are you paying? $50? You paying $50 a month for that shit?
$39.
30. You're paying $400. Wait, hang on. So it's $400. You're paying. Okay. How many years you have to get the service for?
3.
Okay, so you're paying $1,200 plus. You're paying $1,440 anyway. They fucked you. They fucked with your head. You're
now
paying
you
the same
don't have
amount.
my attention anymore.
Yeah, you lost my attention because they have the fake service, right? They give you that service for free. Anyway.
No, they don't give you the service for free. That's just it. And
on
Peloton, they don't give you the service for free either.
No, I know, but now that they have you, because no one wants to buy a Proform. Everyone wants a Peloton, so they're like, let's tell these idiots that the service.
I'm an idiot now. I'm an idiot now. Wait a minute. Did you just call my wife an idiot?
Boy,
this podcast really.
I will leave the house to come over there and kick your ass.
Yeah.
How come nobody said he looked like Grimace? How come nobody said that?
Grimace.
How you get that when I wore purple to work?
Boy, this one really got off. This one got out of hand quickly. This escalated fast.
I miss Grimace. Like, wasn't Grimace just a purple slob who just ate everything? Was that his deal?
I thought he was the fries. He was always the fry guy, right?
No, but Roker, honestly, if you think about it, okay, I know they're giving you 3 years of free service. I get it, but really, you're paying the exact amount that it would have cost you.
No, because you can buy the bike, right?
No, I get it. I get it.
But if you want the iFit, if you want the trainer to go with it, that's extra. It's $39 a month to get the trainer to go with it. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is paying for the trainer without having to pay for the equipment.
I understand, but
is it one of those things where you can like download different trainers? Like, say you didn't want to go with their service, but you can like upload like a service of some guy screaming at you to lose weight.
It's there's two different things. There's live classes, right? Like that. Look, when you look at a Peloton commercial, it's like a live class, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Then they have recorded classes. Then they have classes where the trainer, whether or not he's live or he's not live, takes over your equipment. So he increases the incline or decreases the incline or increases the speed, decreases the speed.
It.
They control it. You can turn it off so they don't control it.
I was saying I would not be cool
control
with that.
it.
I would not
and so
be
that
cool
kind
with
of
that.
forces you, it forces you to
Keep up.
Keep up. Yes.
But let me just explain one last time, okay? The service, they're giving you 3 years of service, which costs them nothing because they want you to buy the bike. You see what I'm saying? You're paying the exact same amount.
Okay. No, you don't.
I get it.
How much you say the bike cost?
14.
How much do you say the bike cost?
1,400. And you paid 1,440.
Bike for 14. I paid now. Let's say I paid 1,400 for the bike, right?
Yeah.
Now I want to get the service.
I get it. I know. I'm
now
agreeing.
Now I've got to pay another $40 a month for the service.
I know. I
paid for the bike.
I understand that, but my point is that they lure you in by telling you, "Oh, how about 3 years of free service?" Which is technically 3 years of free service, but
no, they didn't tell me 3 years of free service. 3 years of service for $39.
Yeah, and you get the bike for free.
Correct.
And the bike would have cost the same amount if you just bought the bike.
But you wouldn't get the service.
I understand that. I get
the bike.
I know, but that's their way.
I have two things. I bought two things.
I know, but
the bike and the service. Do you understand?
Yeah. No, I get
the bike and the service. I can't get the service without the bike. I can get the bike without the service, but I can't get the service without the bike. But you don't want the bike unless you get the service.
I get it. But my point is that service is costing them nothing. So they could give every new member 3 years of free service. Then they're getting that full amount for the bike. You see what I'm saying?
Roger.
Yes.
There's a way out of this. Roger, there's a way out of this conversation. You ready?
Please help me, Base.
Ready?
I'm rusty.
Here
rusty.
It is. Abe,
yes.
You're right. What else?
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're right. You're right.
That's hard for me, though.
You've been married long enough.
For me.
You've been married long enough. You're right. You're right.
No, I'll stay here till sundown to argue it.
All right. Well, congratulations on your Pro Max. But what is it? Pro Max?
Pro form. I think,
Roker,
when I was walking around my house for 2 hours a day, that was fine. When I invested in some exercise equipment, now I'm the bad guy.
When you don't use Abe's street math is when you've caused a foul on the play. That's all it is. You gotta just go, all right, Abe, that sounds about right. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'll try that next time.
Or do the left turn. Abe, have you tried the new Baconator? Boom.
There you go.
There's a new one?
I'm just
whatever
totally moves is on for the bike.
Totally distracted.
Yes. Like a cat with a new yarn, which is on to the next.
You said Baconator he got lightheaded.
Someone say Baconator. Wait, Roker, speaking of, I think we should revisit this because we haven't done a slob show, I don't think, since I don't even want to say when, but it's been months. I don't want to anger many of our listeners. I think you need to revisit telling people the strategy, because now I think salad bars are going to be reopening pretty soon. Let's tell them how to get that nice bacon breakfast bar, pounds and pounds of bacon for the price of 1 pound.
Okay, very quickly, if you're new to the Slob Show, if you go to, say, a Mariano's, I don't know if they still have like the soup out all day and the hot foods out all day. They do.
It's selected, but it's not.
It's coming back. Okay.
No, so they had. It's like instead of like the 9 soups over there was like 3 and they're spaced, so that way you're still socially distanced.
Okay, I got you. So in the morning, they have bacon out on the buffet. Now the key to these buffets, you understand, they're priced by weight, right?
Yeah.
So people go in there and they get fried chicken and mashed potatoes
idiots.
and all gravy.
They're putting
and they wonder why
concrete.
it costs $20.
It's
right?
fucking concrete, man. Don't put concrete in your weight package.
You could buy a jar of gravy for $1 if you had 10 into one of the aisles.
They do the same thing. They go to the salad bar and they go, let me get the salad. I'll put a little egg on it. Maybe some carrot slices. Nice. And then, 3 scoops of blue cheese. And all of a sudden, it's a $15 salad. Because you're putting the heavy stuff on there, right? So for breakfast, they have bacon. So you can literally just go there. I would get off work, go there, and
get off work.
The equivalent of like 3 pounds of cooked bacon, but it would weigh like 3/4 of a pound.
Well, here, Wilhelm Jr.
I would get like 32 slices of bacon.
Roker.
For $6.99.
Roker, one of your disciples, someone who listened, an avid listener of the SLOB show. I did the bacon trick at Whole Foods when they did the open salad bar. Cost me 75 cents for 8 pieces of bacon.
There you go.
Wait, just because the bacon weighs less? Is that what?
Yeah, because it's cooked.
Yes, because it's already cooked. If you were to go and buy a package of Oscar Mayer bacon, that's $6.99, $7.99, right?
Right.
And you're getting 12 slices or 16 slices. He just got 8 slices for 75 cents.
Oh my God, Roker, my compliments.
Nothing costs 75 cents at Whole Foods.
See, now Roker, understand this. You just spent an hour trying to explain to Abe street math with a bike that he was not accepting of, and now you just said how you can work it with bacon, and you just got compliments.
Well, he has my attention.
Yes, exactly.
Let's stick to this path. You're on a better path here.
Now you have my attention, sir.
When he was in school getting tutored, the tutor would go, okay, you have 5 pieces of bacon and 2 pieces of bacon. Now how many pieces of bacon do you have? 7 pieces of bacon. Right. Yeah, there you go. That's how we learned. That's little Abe with his beard, 3rd grade.
Yeah, it is. And I'm ashamed to say I've never tried this yet, Roker. But
I've never been to Mariano's when the bacon is out. I mean, by the time I get there, it's nothing but fried chicken, like all the things that would weigh 20 pounds if you fill up on it.
All the
I'm not doing it early.
The key
next
move
time you
is
go there, go early and see if they've got the bacon out. Because now you just go. You're going home anyway, right? You're going home. Yeah. Boom! You've got your bacon. and let me tell you something. A BLT is an underrated sandwich, my friend.
Indeed.
I agree.
No one ever talks about a BLT. Now you can have a BLT and have 12 pieces of bacon on it.
The problem is, if I have cooked bacon in the car, it's not making its way home.
Oh, you got to put it in the trunk. It's like
it's going to be in the little. It'll be in the trunk.
That seat isn't far enough.
That brings me to another question. What is the exact amount of bacon for a BLT? Roker, I think you said it, 12 slices.
It's at least, it's a bare minimum.
12. That's actually too much.
If you got to at least have 8 slices, you got to have 4 going one way and 4 going the other way, so that it fills up the bread in both directions.
I like that.
The bare minimum.
And then mayo on both sides?
Mayo, tomato, bacon, lettuce, tomato. Yeah.
No, I'm saying mayo on both sides of the bread.
Well, I'm good with mayo on one side of the bread.
Okay,
it's all going to the same place. I don't necessarily need to put it on both sides of the bread.
I like the mayo on the side to dip the sandwich in. I'm not a big fan of lathering it up.
He turns it into a French dip.
A little dip.
God, Base, you're disgusting. I don't want to see Base.
I'm sorry, the guy that ordered the mayo bomb. This is disgusting. That's the one that did it for you. Dip mayo.
Base, you're
fries in mayo. On the BLT that did it for you.
Base, you're fucking gross, man. I can't believe you do that. No, I do that too, Base. I
was gonna say.
I've dipped many things in mayo, and I love having mayo on the side, but that makes me sick actually thinking about you doing that though.
Why?
But here's the question.
Hey, why me?
Just anyone. I don't want to see you dipping a BLT into like a big blob of mayo. I mean, I would do it myself,
Abe, I have watched you at Jersey Mike's tell the guy more mayo, more mayo, more mayo. And after that, you went little more, please.
Well, you know the trick, right?
More mayo, and me just dipping a little bit of a BLT that gross.
I did base. This is my move right here. What's that, Dad? Extra mayo?
Dad's dead.
Yeah.
You don't even like Dad. You didn't like him when he was alive. You didn't like him when he was alive. And you're using him to get more mayo?
And now he's ordering more mayo out of
it's only thing he's ever been useful for is to get me more mayo. What's that, Dad? Oh, sir, he said more mayo. Extra. More? He's ready to put a lot of you sure. God, this guy, he really likes a lot of mayo. That's why I can't do Jersey Mike's pickup, because I need to be in front of them when they're putting it on.
You got to monitor the situation.
I can't, like, Roker, do you pick up sandwiches? Don't you have to watch them make it?
I haven't picked up a sandwich in over a year.
Oh, that's right. You don't leave your house. I forgot.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Yes.
Have you not been paying attention to the podcast?
Claire, you watch him make the sandwiches? No, because I don't let her go. I wouldn't let her go inside the building.
Don't you like spray her? Carlene, mayo on both sides.
Shower when she got home.
Carlene's a very smart lady. She said mayo on both sides for sure.
Hi, Carlene.
And by the way, Russ Jorgensen chiming in, my mom watching, a bunch of people. It's nice. we have millions of people watching this right now.
Angie stopped commenting, which means the mayo talk must have showed her to the door.
No, but if you want to,
I'm out.
If you want to chime in, of course, you just I don't know where you're watching. Wherever you're watching this, you could just chime in, leave your question or comment, and we'll talk about it. But Roker, here's the question in base: do you put the mayo on the lettuce side or the bacon side?
Lettuce. Bacon's usually in the middle.
Yeah, you put it on the bacon's in the middle. You can't have the tomato up against the bread because it'll get the bread soggy. You put the mayo down, and then you put the lettuce down as a base, so that the tomato doesn't get it soggy.
My problem.
The bacon on top of that.
My problem is the minute I lay out all the ingredients, I go, ooh, all right, let me taste the bacon, make sure it's good. And then I take one piece, and then before you know it, all I'm doing is just making a sandwich of lettuce and tomato.
That's why you need extra bacon.
Gone.
That's why you get the extra bacon, because now you can have your 4 pieces of bacon on the side of your BLT, and it hardly costs you anything.
I think you're still giving me too much credit.
Your wife, Claire, chiming in, yes, she does watch them make the sandwiches.
I believe her. I believe Claire does.
That's very good. That my compliments, Claire. Dominique checking in. Doesn't the mayo get it soggy anyways? No, Dominique, it's a different kind of soggy.
No, you have to eat it slow for the mayo to get it soggy.
Yeah, and the mayo's a delicious. Like, I like it wet like that. I want that kind of wetness. I don't want wetness from the tomato. Like, the tomato juice makes me sick. The mayo, it's like beautiful. It's slathered beautifully. It's like a peanut butter sandwich, right? You don't say that's soggy, right?
Okay, the term mayo juice might have just grossed me out for the
No, tomato juice. Tomato juice or delicious mayo.
Mayo juice sounds gross.
When Abe says I like it nice and wet, he's talking about mayonnaise on his sandwich. Just to be clear.
Speaking of mayo, I've moved to the West Loop, so now I'm in sub heaven. I'm by D'Amato's, Bari, Graziano's, Vinny's, Conte de Sevilla. How do you say it?
Conte de Savoia, my favorite sandwich place out of all of them.
I'm in sub heaven right now. Every sub. I mean, I didn't move there yet. I'm gonna be moving there. That's what we were waiting for. We're waiting for me to move, and now I'm getting stuff fixed. Probably not going to move for a while, so we brought the SLOB show back today for everyone.
Is that what you look for in a neighborhood to move? Not schools.
I don't have kids.
Crime rates, access to public transportation.
Yeah, I have a garage.
Where can I eat?
He might get carjacked to and from the sub place, but he's eating he's eating well.
Yeah,
that's right.
I'm not worried about the ruffians. I'm not scared. They're not. I have a 2015 Impala LTZ. I don't think they're taking that. Don't they only go for like new cars?
Oh, that's not the case anymore, because they're taking the cars to commit more crimes with them. That was the thing. If you had a crappy car,
well, my car's nice. My car,
right? But they're stealing cars to commit more crimes with. So it doesn't matter what car you have now.
But is it
That's
my
the problem.
car? Is it my car too flashy to steal because you don't want to get pulled over? Because when I drive around in that car, they're like, "Damn!" They're like, "Whoa, who's that? Is that DMX or DMX?" Is
It
dead?"
would take them, if
almost
they
dead.
carjacked you, it would take them 20 minutes to adjust the seat before they could leave.
Exactly. Then I can punch him in the face as he's adjusting the seat. Like
Trying to change Danzig off your radio.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
Danzig.
what's this bullshit Danzig playing?
Yeah.
Fuck.
They would take your car,
Yeah, and then
drive half a block down, go to a screeching halt, and you see 4 guys jump out of the car and run away.
fuck this.
You can have it back, bro. That's not gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah. In the comments, let me know where you're watching this. I'm wondering where we have the biggest viewership.
It says on
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I see it. Okay.
Dominique's got Facebook. Carlene's got Facebook.
Yeah.
Mama got Facebook.
No, but I'm just trying to see the others. Who else is watching and such? Since this is our first time now.
On,
I think JP's got Periscope. I didn't even know Periscope existed.
Well, it's really just Twitter, right? Because I'm live on Twitter right now. I don't think. I don't think did Twitch work? It should have. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyways, anything else you guys want to? We'll keep it. Not too long for the first episode.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we won't be here.
It'll be interesting to see you guys possibly soon. Have you guys gotten shots yet?
I got one.
I have not done the shot. I have not.
Got one. I got one right here.
Just got released. Oh, brother. Oh, showing that off. Gonna do that.
Hey, Hochberg, do you want to sponsor?
Yeah. You can play that game, son.
Damn, look at that gun.
Whoa.
Hang on, Base. Hochberg might want to be the lead sponsor of the SLOB show. He just chimed in. Hey, boys.
Come on in, David.
Hochberg knows good content when he sees it. That's
exactly right.
We could use a sponsor and a good mortgage guy. Welcome to the show.
Exactly. He could do it all, that Hochberg. I like this Hochberg.
Hochberg would be taking over the show in 4 weeks.
Hochberg knows good food, too.
Just buy the time and just take the entire show over.
Hochberg has a suite at the games, and that guy feeds people well.
But didn't he lose a bunch of weight, though? I liked Hochberg when he was, like, eating like us. Like, doesn't he eat, like, kale salads now and stuff?
When I've hung out with him, it's been like all the Italian sausages you could fit in one feast. That's the Hochberg I know and love.
No, but Roker, I got my first shot, and I will be getting the next one in like a week. So, are you got your second yesterday, right?
Yes, of the Pfizer.
Okay, so when will you feel comfortable? Because you used to be at bars like 7 times a week, and like you'd roll home, you'd catch a Kluger home.
That's the question everyone is asking me. Everyone's asking me, when you going back to Sheffield? When are we going to Sheffield's? When are we going to the Shamrock Club?
When are we going to VIPs?
Yeah.
So 2 weeks from yesterday is when I would be fully immune, or to the best of the extent of the 95%. And then I think probably my doctor's appointment will be the next time I leave. The doctor's appointment comes back good, my tests, then I might be willing to go out and celebrate.
So you'll be out what, in December?
Well, who knows? No, probably sometime in May.
All right. Base, are you getting the shot, or are you like, ugh?
I'm not sure. I've talked to a lot of people that have been getting sick from that shot, so I'm just going to wait for another couple months.
Come on, man. I just had this comment the other day.
Hey, it's propaganda, Base.
You have much.
I'll wait a couple months, and then I'll go get it. Just a couple more months.
If he's scared, whatever.
Just wait for these other strains to take over before you go get it.
If Roker goes out to bars and clubs and he's perfectly healthy, that's my test subject. If you're good to go,
yeah.
The guy who hasn't left the house in over a year and is probably pretty hurting for whatever other diseases and viruses
floating
around that he's not been exposed to yet. If he's okay, I'll go get the shot.
Because Base, you're the type of guy that gets COVID and then you have some issues.
Well, I don't know of a lot of people that would not have it, and especially people that got in the shot. I've heard of a couple of people getting pretty sick. Like you said, Roker's wife got the fever, so I don't know.
No, she had a fever of 99.
Hey, look at Hochberg. I got my second Moderna shot yesterday. Second Moderna? Isn't Moderna only one shot? Oh no, that's Johnson and Johnson.
Johnson and Johnson is one shot.
Like I said, I work 80 hours a week right here in this office.
80.
I'm not really leaving that much. So I mean,
you work 80 hours? I never noticed you working 80 hours. Anytime you call me,
I have like 6 jobs right
Every time I see you on Facebook, you're out in the car somewhere or at the park or
exactly
at a restaurant.
You're at
a park.
You're
out in the open, restaurant, everything's socially distanced. Usually it's outside somewhere.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Basically, do whatever he wants. The bottom line is, Roker, you and I, when are we going to Fogo de Chão?
I'm going there Saturday, baby.
You are?
It's my birthday.
You know, last year we were trying to do a surprise 40th for Base's birthday, and I was trying to set it up there at Fogo de Chão.
I know. And now nobody's doing anything for my birthday. I was like,
now
it's interesting. Do a surprise birthday for you, but now we're not gonna.
But it's interesting now that you're mentioning that you're going there and you didn't invite anyone else. Interesting.
That's because the wife is taking me.
Interesting. She was taking you last time too.
I know, but before then, there was supposed to be a surprise.
Interesting.
I'm waiting there for you on Saturday.
Price.
What's that, Roker?
Do they have a kids plate there, or do they have to pay full price? Because I know damn well you're not paying $59.95.
DJ will be eating chicken nuggets at his aunt's house that night. So I don't care.
Gotcha tonight.
That dude doesn't like steak, let alone am I going to pay anything close to a price for
date night at the all-you-can-eat steak place.
Is that not my ideal way to roll?
Let me give you a little piece of advice since it's a date night. If you're going to get a little, get some, you know what I'm saying, a little something, get it before you leave to go to the restaurant.
Oh, if I don't do it before I leave, it's not happening.
Hey, Dominique makes
out before they drive home.
Dominique makes a great point. Everyone should do whatever they're comfortable with without getting shamed. You're right. No one should shame Base. If he doesn't want to get it, it's up to him. Honestly, I don't think anyone has to do anything. If you want the shot, you get it. If you get the vaccine and you're fine, then you can go do whatever you want. The people who don't want it, that's on them. Mike Cahoon.
Like I said, I did say I'm not getting it. I just want to.
But you can do whatever you want. The point is you can do whatever you want. Mike Cahoon, Roker, do you have a coupon or a free app? Because you're known for.
We should get it. We should get an app.
If there was a coupon for it, I would have it. The only point I was trying to. Yes, go ahead.
Actually, Base, you should be getting the coupon from them because on my birthday I got like a $25 off coupon.
Well, not only do I have a coupon from them, but it turns out the manager at Fogo de Chão downtown is somebody I went to college with.
What?
He knows my brother really well, so he called me. He's like, "Hey, come on in."
We're just finding this out.
See how he was holding out. See how he was holding out on us.
Wow. Yeah, you know what? He's probably going to charge me double. I mean, I didn't say it was a good hookup. We'll see how it works.
Oh, he's not charging you double. Base hiding this information from us all this time. And wait, who are you going with
today?
Wait, who are you going with? Just you and Jill?
Just me and Jilly. Unless you guys have a surprise cooking for me.
Nope, we haven't heard anything.
Nope.
Wow.
And Roker's not ready to leave the house yet. Roker's still in the shrink wrap.
Nope.
Shrink wrap.
God, I can't wait to see Roker Unleashed a year. It's going to be weird to see. Like, maybe, do you still drink or no?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you drink more now at home?
You got to do something to pass the time at home.
Yeah.
I was just about to tell Claire, go look at the Jewel ad. $10.99 for Miller High Life this week at Jewel. So we got to
have you had Claire go to a dispensary for you?
No comment.
What do you mean no comment? If you guys both have cards, you can do whatever you want.
No comment.
You don't need a card.
Yeah.
Dispensary's good to go.
Yeah, if you have the card, you can do whatever you want.
But we're medical.
Yeah. So what's wrong with that? Why is that no comment?
Wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Well, in case maybe there are potential employers that are listening that have drug tests.
Here's what I love. I love when Roker has information. Like when Roker and I both got hired at the Loop, I'm like, Roker, so we're starting on Monday, right? He's like, I was told not to say anything. I'm like, but Roker.
Okay, first of all, that's not how I sound. That's one.
I'm like,
that's one.
I'm like, Roker. I'm like, hang on. Wait, I'm like, Roker, you and I are both working on the same show at the Loop. Are you going to be there on Monday? And you're like, I was told not to say anything. I'm like, but Roker, I'm also going to be there. I will see you there Monday. Will I be seeing you there? I was told.
Could be a trap. Could be a trap.
You think I'm
This is
going to
why
trap
people-
you?
This is why people tell me things. This is why people tell me things because I don't tell other people those things. Could be a trap.
Roger,
Could be a trap.
again, if you're not looking to go through the trap, all you had to say was when I said, "Have you had Claire go to the dispensary?" You could have just said this word. You ready? No.
Yes.
You could have said no.
Okay.
You could
No,
have said
I don't
no.
like
She
the
did
lie.
not.
I
You
don't
could've
like
said
the lie.
That's good. That's
I'm
what I
not
do
a
like about
liar.
Roker.
This is an honest face.
Yes. But you saying no comment is the same as saying, "Yeah, I was just there today."
No, it is no comment. If you hooked me up to a lie detector and you said, "Did you tell them that Claire goes to the dispensary for you?" I would say no, and it would say I was telling the truth.
Well, I didn't listen. This is a podcast, not a disposition, man.
I understand.
You're not getting deposed.
I understand.
I love it, Roker.
We went from your bike to how you make a BLT. You think all of a sudden I'm going to go put your hand on the Bible and swear that you didn't go to a dispensary?
You're just saying.
Roker, what's
Dominique, I'm not shaving him. I was just asking. I'm not shaving Roker. I say good on him.
Let's wrap it up on this. Should we all get that piece of equipment, the protractor or whatever it's called?
Okay, see, now you're just trying to be funny.
No, but what's I forgot the name. I swear to God, I forgot. It's
Proform.
Proform.
I only can't remember because I've never heard of it before today.
Well, you must not work out at home.
I can't believe you paid $1,400 for that.
I haven't paid $1,400 for it.
Could you cancel it after one?
I don't know. They probably paid $240 so far or something.
Wait, so what if you cancel? Do they take the equipment back?
You probably have to pay out the rest of the $39 times 36.
Just say the equipment's on its way. I don't know why it's not there yet.
But once you've done it, the equipment is yours. You don't have to return the equipment at the end of the 36 months.
Roker, could I give you a tip? All you have to do is cancel that credit card, and then you're home free.
Well, hell, I might just buy a whole bunch of stuff and file for bankruptcy soon. So, you got any tips like that.
That's not
you see me in an Escalade next time you see me, you know what happens.
Can I put in a few orders if you're gonna do that?
Yeah, Roker, can you pick me up a couple things?
Can I put in an order or two?
Yeah. All right, fellas. Well, we'll wrap it up on that. Well, hey, we'll be back next Tuesday at 3 p.m. right here, right where you're watching. And and you guys each have other podcasts. Base, we'll start with you.
I do the Brett Boone podcast and also LevyCast.
Which is his last name is Levy, so LevyCast.
It's a play on words.
Get it? Now, Roker, you also do a podcast. Your name's Roker, and then you have Roker Radio, right?
That's exactly right.
Let's move you right here to talk about that. Wait, hang on, Base. Yeah. Base, tell us about your podcast.
Roker Radio.
I'm on the Brett Boone podcast with former Major League Baseball star Brett Boone, and I have my own called LevyCast.
Roker, tell us about your podcast.
I have Roker Radio with Chicago's very own Al Roker Jr.
That's right. Hey, and you could hear me on Rock 95.5 every morning with Angie Taylor.
Oh, and Abe has a job. Good night, everybody.
We should do the Brady Bunch thing.
And look at each other, yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Roger.